Good afternoon, everyone. I am coming to you at a little different time today. I had a meeting and I have a conflict for tomorrow, so I'm doing it today. So I'm happy to be here with you. I am Karin Braxton, and I'm coming to you from Boca Grande, Florida. It is March 6th, 2023. Thank you. I see Kathy. Thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts, everyone. You know, it's always really terrific when someone gives the hearts and thumbs up and subscribes. And hey, Melissa, good to see you out in California. It's so nice. Be sure if you're watching later on Facebook or on YouTube, I put all of these things. I will type up the directions, post pictures. Hey, Lisa, thank you, everyone. And I do, so you will have all the directions for the projects. You can always find those under the Facebook Live or the Facebook post or under YouTube. Hey, Carolyn, good to see you too. Anyway, I always appreciate any orders. I appreciate all comments, subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell, all those things. Hey, Mary, good to see you too. Alrighty. Hello from warm, sunny Georgia. Oh, well, good, Carolyn. I'm glad you're having nice weather there. It's quite hot here. Oh my goodness. Let me just check and see if I can find myself on a computer. Try to talk at the same time. Okay. Yeah, it's hot here. It's like 85. And it's just...
Good morning, everyone out there. Today...
There we go. Okay, now I found it. Have that all situated. That's why it's a little tricky. Anyway, it's warm here. It's hard to even be out sometimes in the middle of the day. It's been so... I've had a busy week. My brother-in-law, Terry's sister, who passed away during COVID, his older sister, her husband is here and this week, and he's going to be leaving tomorrow. And then my three sisters are coming tomorrow afternoon, and I have a special appointment tomorrow too in my business group. So I have a busy couple of days. I've been trying to get a lot done with all this company and people coming. So I bet it is cold there in North Dakota. It's cold in Montana for sure. Okay, I have some fun projects for you today. We are going to be, I better talk about the new things. I want to say, first of all, do not forget to get your refills. All the colors that are retiring. Evening Evergreen, my favorite color, and Soft Succulent. I love those two colors more than anything. Polished Pink. These will be by the end of March. They'll be almost maybe beginning of April. They will be, that one is Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis. No, those are not retiring. Those are brand new. Pale Papaya is retiring. Oh, hey, Vita. Good. I'm so glad. Anyway, don't forget, these are only $3.75. But once they're retired, you'll never be able to get them again. So try to make sure you do all that now. Also, we have our sweet celebration is over, but our mini catalog is still going on. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy said, because of you, I always order refills with the stamp pad. That's good. I'm so glad. I don't like to sell a stamp pad without a refill right away. That's just my own preference. I have a real heart. It makes me hurt if someone doesn't want the refill. Anyway, we have this catalog going on. It is good until May 1st is when it retires. And then we have our annual catalog, and this retires on May 1st. I have loved this catalog. We'll be getting a new one coming out in May. And then we have these new specials. They're called online exclusives. And Stampin' Up! Is trying something 3 times a year. They're going to be revealing and putting things online, sort of like a I don't know. It's just things that are trendy that they can put online and that people will shop. And if they run out, they run out. Sometimes they're going to reorder, other times they won't. We don't really know exactly how that'll work, but my order has not arrived yet. There's a wonderful tropical punch and a stamp set and trees and just some beautiful things. This is all part of there's the cutest little rhinoceros set, really adorable. There's a new kit, a kaleidoscope kit. You can go onto my Karin's crafts.stampingup.net. You can go to that website, or you can go to Stamping Up's website, and you can see all the new products. And the Hello Irresistible stamps and dies are part of that, and that paper, all of this. The little frosted gems are sold out, and I think they're going to be returning, but we don't have a date on those. So I'm going to put those over there to get those out of the way, and we'll turn our camera down. Okay, close your eyes, and I'll turn the camera down. I might be in the wrong group, actually. It looks like this is going live to everyone. So we'll just keep going. I don't know. I bet this is going live to everyone, and it's not on my business page. It's probably on my personal page. I don't know, but we will just keep going and see what happens here. I won't start over. Hey, Levon. Let's see once if I can get everything lined up. Okay, I wanted to show you. This is the class that is going out. It's going to be going on Wednesday. It's my Easter Bunny class. This cute little, and it's 5 cards, and you get DSP, and you get gems. This is another bunny. You get a carrot stamp to go with it, and you can purchase the bunny stamp. There's not a punch anymore. It's not available until the end of May, but you can buy the stamp now. It's $19, but anyway, you can add that onto your kit. It's a wonderful set. So that, if you're interested, I have all the kits made, and they're going to be going out soon. So let me know if you're still interested. Then next week, I have a class called Hello Irresistible, and these are some of the cards that I'm going to be making in that. I'm going to try to scoot this up a little bit. And there we go. And so these two are the same, yellow or pink. And there are 5 cards, and you get paper, DSP, and gems, and directions, and all those things. So that's what's coming up next week. So let me know. That class is $38. That includes products. So today we're going to be working with the stamp called Rejoice in Him. I also brought out the Hope and Prayer. This is in the annual catalog, and this one is in the mini catalog. I don't even know. I forgot to look and see what page it's on. Rejoice in Him. I sort of think it's on 54 or something. Yeah, I was right. 54 is the page number of our mini catalog. And you know what? I like religious Easter sets. I wasn't thrilled with this one when I saw it in the catalog, but quite honestly, I have thoroughly enjoyed using it. It has been wonderful, and I like it a lot now. So I'm going to show you, and today we're going to be using the fancy Flora designer paper. It looks like this. This is just a little swatch book. It shows all the colors that's in it. So this is like this. So if you're interested in this stamp, I think the stamp is $23. This one is, I'm not sure what the price is of that, but we're going to be using this today. So we're going to start with our first card, and we will bring it out. I have written on here, I'm going to try to remember to stamp the envelope today. So we're going to try to do that. Bring out all my little pieces. Okay, this is the card I have, and I made it in 2 different colorways. I wasn't sure what I'd like to use, and so I made it in the Orchid Oasis, and then this one I made in the white with the designer paper. And this one is the Orchid Oasis. And both of these I've used the Evening Evergreen stamp set. Just gonna check. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jan Kaufman, Martina. Let's see, Kathy, Carla. I'm not sure. Okay. And let's see here. Okay, Evening Evergreen is the color of the ink that we're using. So which of these two colors do you like better? And I did make another, I actually made a third one also, but I really don't like, I'm not too fond of this one. This one is the Fresh Freesia, and that's the Orchid Oasis stamp that I did. But I like the card, I just don't, I'm not wild about those pastel colors. I thought I would be, but I'm not. So anyway, I do like these two. We're gonna make this really easy, funful today. It is super easy. I've done it before many times. It's one of my go-to card designs, and this is how it goes. So we're gonna start with I'm gonna just move that out of my way for a second. And we're gonna start by taking I thought I had one that wasn't already cut, but I did. I cut them all. Okay, this is, let me just show you this. I have my paper trimmer right here too for you. So, there we go. So it's actually just a 4 1/4 by 11. Just a basic long top folding card. I scored it at 5 1/2. I cut it off at 2 3/4, so that's this piece. So here we go. Here we have this, and I bone fold it. I think I'm on the wrong one now. Here, you see what's here. I think I might be. Excuse me for just a second here. I think I am. I actually must have worn the same kind of top last week. So I am in the wrong group. So I'm in my personal page. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I'm going to just keep going and see what happens. But I can't see myself anymore because I'm in the wrong group. Anyway, this is going, I'm so sorry about that. This is going to, but I might be reaching a few more of you this time other than other times. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut this off, and then we're going to turn it like that. And so what we're going to do next is put our designer paper on. It's just really this easy. So this is our designer paper. We're going to need one piece that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then we have 2 small pieces that are, we're going to cut 2 of these, and 2 1/2 by 4 inches. So that's the DSP, and you could use the other side if you wanted. So, but those are the 2 measurements if you want to take a screenshot. And they're going to go on our card. I'll pull that off. Remember, these will all be on the Facebook under the description, and it'll be on YouTube later on too. If you haven't subscribed, I would really always appreciate it if you did. And ring that bell so you know when I'm going live. Okay, I'm going to put, let's see, I was going to see if I put the yellow toward the bottom of this card. Here we go. And now this is going to go down here. I can see my camera's falling a little bit. It's dropping. I'm going to zoom in a little. Okay, I'm going to put this. I'm just going to, I have closed the door in my craft room because it was, so my husband and my brother-in-law, they're downstairs, and so they don't hear me and I can't hear them. So that's that. And then we're going to put our other piece. But anyway, now the room is getting really warm. So I'm going to take my other piece and put it like this. I'm going to put that designer paper on, and it's going to go just like that. And now, oh, thank you, Kathy. Oh my goodness. It's been sort of a crazy day. I've been super busy. Now I am going to take my, my Seal Plus. This is the darker one. Hey, Kylie. I'm in my wrong group, Kylie. So this is what's happening today. I'm a little bit frazzled. Okay, I'm going to put my super strong adhesive on this because this is a fun full card that's going to get a lot of action. So I want it to be good and strong. And there we have it. Okay, and there's the basis of our card. Isn't that easy? Now we're going to do our stamping. So I'm going to just put that aside. And we're going to take our stitched, I have some stitched labels here. And I did several sizes because I thought, oh, this is a good one. Oh, there one has a spot on it, but I have more here. So there's this one, there's that length. And then I also had a smaller one. Hey, Leslie, good to see you too. I have, as I said, I'm in the wrong group and I'm just gonna have to keep going now that I am. But that one fits better, I think, but then I had to do, I'll show you what I did. So on this one, on the green one with Evergreen, I stamped the words and then the image. On this one, I put another image over it. So, and then I used the new, you can see the hash marks on that for the embossing folder. That's a brand new embossing folder, and it's wonderful. It's part of that new online exclusive. But I think we're going to use, I like doing it all in one like this, because we want these cards to be easy. And then we're going to put another stitched piece, the same size as we have on the front. I'm going to use that one for the inside, so that's going to be my inside. And then we're going to be stamping some of the palm leaves. So let's go ahead and start our stamping. I'm going to start by doing, we're going to use Evening Evergreen. I'm going to pull this aside so we don't get it inky. And we're going to stamp on our envelope first. So here we go. I love this palm branch stamp. It is just terrific, I think. Just going to move that right there and you can see it better. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you there too. I'm sorry if I'm not catching all the comments, but it's just hard to do all of those things, but I do go back at the end, of course. Okay, our envelope is all finished, and now we're going to stamp our words and all those things. We're going to do, let me get a piece of scratch paper here. We're going to need 3 of the palm branches. I just thought it would be fun to continue. Last week I did the bunnies for my for the Facebook Live class, and I thought today this would be fun to use the Rejoice in Him. This we're going to do Fussy cut. There's not a stamp, there's not a die cut or anything else for this. Okay, and here we go with this one, and we're going to get the Jesus, and we're going to do He is Risen. I don't know, I like to send out Easter cards. It's certainly not something we have to do, but I always sort of like it. I'm going to put my, just going to get my I love these little tiny grid sheets that we have in our catalog. It's just, because of this Jesus image is going to go off the edges a little bit. Not too much, not too bad. But I just wanted to put that down so I didn't get it on my mat here. Anyway, and then I'll do the He is Risen on the top. Give it another ink. There we go. And that's the front of it. And we've got our leaves done already. And now we're going to do our inside. We're going to do wishing you love and joy and love this Easter. Just to do that right on the top. And we will do a little, I think we're going to use the cross from the Hope and Prayer. I love this one too. If you don't have this is a great one to own. A nice one for your collection. You are in my prayers. I love the cross, the anchor. Just a great set of stamp. Another dove. Both sets have doves. We're going to use this one right along the bottom. That gives you just a tiny bit of space to write your name or maybe a small greeting, okay? And that should do it. So let me close up that ink and put this aside. And here we go now. What we're going to do is, I know what I'm going to show you before this all dries. You can take your blender pen You could also use your Wink of Stella. That would work too. But your blender pan now, we could take these and take this. This has a solution in it that helps sort of color. Just pull some of that green. There we go. Okay, just like this. And that's how, but it also, then you just clean it on a scrap. I don't even have a scrap right here. Oh, there's one. And I'm going to clean that. But you can also do the same thing with your Wink of Stella. You can just pull it. It's not quite as easy to, but it gives it a little shine as well as a little bit of green. I don't want to color it in like with my blends, but I just want to have a little bit of sparkle or a little bit of color, a hint of color to it. So, and by the magic of TV, we have these all cut out already. I like to fussy cut if I'm talking on the phone or something like that. Or if I'm watching TV, but usually my lighting is not good enough for something for that. So here we go. We're going to take our base. So this, this card could be, I actually originally thought it was going to be a side opening card, but I like this long, I just liked this one better. So now I'm going to take my little dish of these little pieces I cut up. I cut these from the, Stampin' Up! Has these sheets that are foam sheets, and I just cut them up into squares and little pieces. This is the coolest thing. I really like it. They're just easy, and then you don't have to worry about pulling off lots of dimension. I'll just pull one from my little dish, and I'm so glad I didn't have any for about 10 days. It takes longer to get things in Florida than it does in Montana for sure. And even when I expedite things, it takes longer. It doesn't always get here like it's supposed to. So I put that on like that. And now on the inside, I'm not going to raise that. I'm just going to put that underneath. And I want this to go exactly underneath here like this. So I'm just going to sort of eyeball it. I'm not going to press too hard. Just make sure it's all covered. And it is covered and it's centered. And now I can press it into place like that. Okay, that looks good. And now with my leaves, let's see once, what did I do with my bone folder? I guess I stuck it in the wrong. I like to keep things in the same places. And I put it in my other folder. I have two little containers of tools, my main set of tools on the right and my lesser used ones on the left. And I put it in the wrong spot. Anyway, I'm going to just take these. And I know my camera is dropping. There we go. We'll see if we can keep it. And I'm going to put some adhesive on there, on the backs. And I'm just going to tuck these under. I think the stamp set, I think what I'll do too is I'll cut them I'll cut that stem off because I want to put these, just sort of slide them under. They're going to hang over the edges, just like that. I love this style of card. It is a real go-to. It's so fast and so easy. You don't need a lot of measurements, and you don't waste anything either. We're going to put that one, I'm going to cut that one just a little bit more. I used a little bit bigger piece of foam than I did before. There we go. And our card is almost done. Let me see if I can find some embellishments. So I have 2 packs of them here someplace. Let's see once if we can locate them now in this. There we go. Well, I'll take them from the next one. We're going to use the In Colors, the opal rounds. These are really very, very versatile. And I'm going to use the darker ones. I like to slip this, and on the side, I'm going to use, we'll just put, use my take your pick tool. We're going to put one big one down there. We're going to put a couple small ones up here. He is risen. Such a great, it's not very long. It'll be Easter time. It's amazing. how the time is going here. It goes fast for me all the time because I have a lot of things on my schedule, but oh my goodness, we have here in Florida, we have people that are visiting and stopping in, and it's just, we're going out to eat more and all those things too. So we're just, it goes pretty fast. And then we'll be going back to Montana April 1st. Oh, thank you, Carla. I appreciate that. Okay, so that card is finished. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. I think that's great. I like to send Easter cards to my mom and my sisters and brothers and some of my friends. Sometimes I don't always get things done at Christmas, but at Easter I have a little more time. So which do you like better? Do you like the green and yellow or the orchid and sort of the pinkish tones? Thank you so much. Which is your favorite of those? So we'll put that aside, and I'll just leave them right there while I get the things cleaned up. And we'll move this aside. Our envelope is right here with the palm leaves on. I always love Palm Sunday in church. I love being able to wave the fronds. That's sort of a neat tradition. I don't know if your church does that, but I think most do. Okay, we'll take that aside. So that's our first card. We're going to do exactly the same thing with our second card. We're going to use the same set of stamps, and we're going to use a different color combination. Here it is. This is our let's see, I guess I made 2 of these, and this is in the evergreen, and this is in the soft succulent. Now, ladies, remember, both of these colors will be retiring, so be sure you get your refills now. Don't delay on those. I would get those in this next week. I would not wait until April because they will disappear. Okay, we're going to do this color, I think. Or do you have a preference? Oh, thank you, Kathy. You love the orchid. And Carolyn said she liked the green and yellow for Easter. Okay, which of these do you like better? The dark or the lighter? We're going to do this one today, but I'm going to put that aside and pull out our tools here's the other. Now I have 2 packages of embellishments out. So, okay, let's see what's here. We'll get our tools here. What I wanted to show you, here are all the pieces that I was supposed to cut to show you. I will do that on this one, okay? That will be just fine. I want to show you how easy this is. So you take a piece of cardstock, 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2 already. So I like to always make sure I have my work surface on the left side and right. If you're right-handed, you always want to be able to open up your arm of your trimmer like this on the left. And so I'm going to cut off 2 3/4. This is such an easy card that once you make 1 or 2 of them, you understand how it's all made, and you can just keep repeating it. I could take different stamps and different designer papers, and then this is going to get flipped around. That's all we need the stamping cutter for. And there is our base, like that. I'm going to give it a good bone folding to give it a good crease. Oh, there's my other bone folder there too. And now we're going to get our colors out and our designer paper. I thought we would decorate an envelope on this one. On the other one we stamped, and this one we're going to decorate. So I have some designer paper cut. You need 2 that are at 2 1/2 by 4. And I'm not wild about that side of it, but I love this. It all looks like acrylic paint. This one is what's on the reverse of that dark, and I love that. We're going to use that, I think. So we're going to put 1 on the side like that. And now I'm back to my regular seal. This one has a great hold to it, but it's not super strong like that other one is. And now on this one, I'm going to use this side this time. Okay. So it just gives us a little difference, and like that. And then we're going to get the strong adhesive back out. I'm going to put a little bit just on one side, just on the 1/2, like that. And then I'm going to lay that down so it's nice and straight. Oops, I don't have the equal amounts. I like to have equal amounts of space. There we go, like that. Hey, Eileen, good to see you this afternoon too. Let me see once. Okay, we're going to save that other piece, and then I have a piece of, on this one, I'm sort of running out of paper. I have a lot of paper that I made several swap cards using this, so I already have like 3 packs of this paper, but I don't always have the ones that I've used already for the swap. So I'm using some petal pink, and it is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I ran it through the new embossing folders, and I'm going to go get those. I don't have them next to me. It's a 3-pack. It's called Basic 3D Embossing Folders, and they're $30, and they are outstanding. I love this hash mark one. You can see this. Can you see that? It's a nice subtle one. Remember when we used to have that one that was called Subtles? Well, I think this is a good replacement for that. Then we have another one that is, here it is in the white. You can sort of see that. And then I have one that's a polka dot, and they're big polka dots. And then this one is, I don't know what this really is. It looks like, could be flowers or starfish. But they're nice. Oh, they're really, if you like embossing folders, that's one of the first things I always buy in a new catalog are embossing folders. So anyway, these are, let me see what the number is on this. It is number 161598, and it's $30 on the online store. Thank you, Carla. I like that one too. It's really it's a super one for sure. Anyway, and that's what I've used on this. It's just a standard mat, 4 by 5 1/4. And I'll put that over there, and we'll bring in our seal. And we're going to put this on. So this was just my idea to do this way. You could use a white sheet, but I just thought the pink just carried everything through so nicely. Okay, and then we're going to do, while we're still doing some other gluing, I am going to, we're going to do our envelope, and then we're going to do our stamping. We'll do our stamping last this time. So I'm going to take a piece of, this is a half a sheet, a 3 by 6 inch piece of designer paper. And I've got my envelope here, and we will just open it up like that. And I'm going to just put it right down to the edge like that. And I'm going to layer this like that. And I'm going to I like to use the big scissors. You can use your snips or anything you have, but I really like a really long bladed scissors to do sort of easy cutting. Just easy to pick up. And this one you can get on Amazon. I think it's a Tim Holtz one. But I think you can also use a Fisker or something like that. Something with a really long blade. But isn't that pretty? That's going to be our envelope for this card. And now we're going to do our stamping. We're going to use some deckled edge. We've got the deckled edge dies or framelets. That one's a little dirty. It looks like I got adhesive on it. There are 2. I've got plenty here, so we're going to do that. And now we're going to do our stamping. I'm going to get my mat out of the way and bring in my little, I should have cleaned these other ones when I was before. So we're going to give those a good clean, and because we're going to be reusing some of these. We're going to be using the Wishing You Joy and Love at Easter on the front this time. And there we go. We're going to bring in our stamp, and this time we're going to use Soft Succulent. This is a retiring color, Soft Succulent. I'm actually, my hope is stamping up everyone seems to know it's not a secret or anything. Everyone knows that we're going to have a color refresh in May. We don't know what those colors are. Some colors will leave, and then we're going to get some new colors. And they do this about every 5 or 6 years. And then we're going to do our little dove, and we're going to do this. We're going to do one dove to cut out. And we're going to do one dove right on our mat like this. I'm going to put them sort of going into the air like that. And we're going to do one leaf like that. And that is all of the, oh, we have something on the inside. Let me see once what we're going to do on the inside. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. And on this one I did, you are in my prayers. This other one, I think I'm going to do celebrate his love. So we'll do, it's a nice one, isn't it? Celebrate his love. We'll put that right along the top. That way we have a little space to add our name or a sentence. And that is it. So now let's put this together, finalize this. So we're going to put this on the outside like that. And I think we won't pop this up. We're going to pop up the dove. And let me see once here. Just like that. And now I'm going to bring in my, let's see, I'm hoping that I fussy cut these things. I think I did. Oh, I did. They magically appeared, so I have fussy cut this leaf and a couple of these doves. So we're going to, I'm going to just put a dimensional on the dove, like this, maybe 2 dimensionals, like that. And I like being able to stamp it on there first. That gives me an idea where to place it. But I want to curl my leaves first, so I'm going to do that. On this one, I did not pull it. I did not pull the color, but I can do that. I can just go back and let's see. It's always better to pull that color right away after you stamp it. Let me see. Like I'll show you. Like on this one. This one is from yesterday. Do you see how when I pull it now, there's more ink coming? Well, maybe a little bit more. I can use this one for something else, but it's just a tad of color, but it's okay. You get the gist. Okay, and we put that away. And you can always clean that by just rubbing it on some scratch paper. I'm going to, so I've got it curled now, and I want to put a little bit of adhesive on this. I'm just going to put it like that so it overhangs on the card. And now I can pop up that dove like that. And there we have it. And now we're going to put this on the inside. And our card is almost finished. Isn't this a great, easy fun fold for doing? We want to make sure it all is covered up, and it is. And get our dimensionals out. And I think we're going to do the soft succulent dimensionals here. So I'm going to do 3 of the small ones again. I did that on the first one. I'm going to do 1. This is my take your pick tool, which is just a great piece of equipment. Of course, if you don't have one of these, I think they're $10. It is so useful. There we go. And wishing you joy and love this Easter, and celebrate his love. And there is our matching card for that. And which do you like better? Where's my other one that I did? Oh, I don't know. I don't see it. I had it right here, but I don't see it now. Anyway, you saw it briefly for a moment. I don't know. But anyway, this is a horizontal, and it all uses this wonderful set of stamps called Rejoice in Him. and then the hope and prayer if you want. That's just I just pulled that out too because I really like this. Someone asked me on my Facebook business page, where is that from? You are in my hugs, you are in my prayers. And so this is sort of an overlooked stamp set, I think, in our big catalog. If you don't have it, it's a nice one. Nice one to have. I love that under his wings you will find refuge too. And I thank God every time I think of you. They're just great. And this is a nice set of fonts on here. Really like this card. I like this sketchy look. And I feel like you don't really need to color. So both with this card and this one, I've not really colored. I've just pulled a little color from that. So that is that. So please subscribe. Oh, thank you so much. Subscribe, follow, thumbs up, all those things. And I always appreciate your orders. Now, let's turn the camera back, so close your eyes. Here we go. Sorry, I am not sure where this is all showing up. And I had a meeting before this, and I had to do this. I normally do my Facebook Lives in the morning, but I think this has been great having, oh, hey, Stacy, nice to see so many of you here today, and maybe this is the better time. I usually do my Facebook Lives in the morning, so I do them at 10 o'clock on Mountain Time because that's when I'm really fresh in the morning. It's almost 5 o'clock here in Florida, so it's not that way all over the country, of course, but I'm much better in the beginning of the day than I am in the end, but I've certainly gotten a few of you on here today so that I don't normally see. Thank you so much. Don't forget about all of these online exclusives. They're called online exclusives. If you would like any of my classes, please send me a message or a text, and next week I'll show you some of the new products that I've received. I hopefully will be getting those tomorrow or Wednesday. So, alrighty, everyone. Any questions, let me know or send me a message. And thanks so much for joining me. I really, truly appreciate everyone. Alrighty, thanks so much. Bye.